Well. Hello, hideouts. If that is your real name, I'm glad I finally have your attentions. I just want to thank Hal, first of all, for handing over the title of CEO. I promise I'll do good things with it, because one of my most recent videos seems to finally have sparked a fire underneath the developers' petunias. The developers, or puppeteers, if you will. Now they've seemed to finally become enlightened to the fact that the strings are really being held by us, the people, the little guys, the mom and pops of the industry. And I think now they're finally starting to see things from the consumer's perspective just a little bit more. And let me tell you, through the great power of Zemu, the developers have finally become sentient. This new update has, in my opinion, been the first step to reviving Apex. Honestly, I truly feel like the devs actually care again. And let me tell you, I forgive everything they've ever done. This update is like Pop coming home with the milk, and he brought you a box of first edition Pokemon booster packs, brah. Pretty cool. Not only do I feel this way, but a lot of other people do. Player count has seemed to be going up on Steam and Origin, which is typical with a new update, especially a new season update, but only time will tell. I will say that this update gives me a lot more faith in the devs now, and I think they're on the right path. But the most important thing is that they continue to listen to their players and community. And in my opinion, it starts with the content creators, especially if they care about their wallets, which I will say was adorable watching the developers struggle so much to get this game back on track. But they finally realized how much they really need us. Eventually, everything gets boring with time, so I felt the game needs me, and I have to step in. I will say that you guys are on the right track, considering now the collabs with multiple different streamers and content creators upon release of this season. But the amount of changes in this update are a lot, to say the least. So I'll continue updates on my findings and release them right here at Stratitat TV Incorporated. So with all of that out of the way, here's a little snippet, a little appetizer, if you will, of what you can expect to come onto this channel within the next few days. My next video will be a full mock-up of what you should and should not do with Ash Lurch movement. I will begin my experiments as soon as I upload this video and keep you guys up to date, especially if I hear any sort of response from my ops. One thing an old friend told me back in Mensa, class of 80. Mensa class of 89, baby, represent. An old classmate once told me, everything gets better with time. Time heals all wounds. And you want to know who this old friend was? A short little fat man. Goes by the name of Vito, Danny DeVito. And since I've been inhabited by Zemu from the planet Gargle Blaster, I now have the perspective of an observer who's been observing time when the universe was still in its primordial phase, or in inbred's terms, its infantile stage, or what you humans call time, which is all relative. And this new update allows me to bend time at my will. Finally, Hideouts unleashed my full potential, almost like the nine-tailed fox in Naruto. And I understand that with great power comes great responsibility, and I will do my best not to fly too close to the sun like my brother Zeus. I can see the direction of this game before EA even knows which way it's going. See, in the grand scheme of things, when you look at how much time the universe has been around, you start to be able to pick out patterns. Okay. EA recently announced that they were planning on doing an Apex 2.0. Let me tell you something, I've known about this for 20 years. My ex-grandpa worked at PlayStation for 15 years, okay? I know what I'm talking about. But I digress. And, like I said, at the very least, it was quite amusing watching you inbreds grasp for any semblance of hope, trying to revive this dead horse. Little did you know, all you need is a rat. A stratitat. baby.
Stratitat.
You see, time is just a social construct. It was created by you peons.
Peons.
Because you only see your universe in ones and zeros, when you really should be trying to communicate with love.
Love.
Because you see, through art and there in turn through love, and immortalizing your arts online, you can then reach across all generations throughout the future and touch each and every one of them. And then that is how you become remembered. And let me tell you something, legends will always be remembered. And let me tell you something else. What is life but memories? And that, my friends, is how you live on forever, because legends never die.
Peons.